Order in court for the first case of the day. Please sit while I confirm the details you have given me to judge this case. Please nod your head if you accept this answer and shake your head if you disagree. As you are the one who gave all the information to me, I do not expect you to shake your head at any point. You have offered the plea of innocent to this crime. You, Harriet Parthia, stand in front of me as a frail old woman. You have used this as part of your defence, though not entirely. You blame your husband for everything else. Is this correct? You are aware that he had a combination of illnesses that meant he struggled to move and stopped him going to work as a funeral director. You have been married to your husband for around 35 years. Is this correct? You have said you didn't often speak to him and didn't always know where he was. You say he would be paid daily and give you the money as soon as he came home, whereupon you would have a go at him for not being enough. Is this true? You are currently wearing a ball gown that must have been quite expensive. How many of those did you say you have? No wonder he couldn't bring home enough money. What do you mean he should have brought you home gifts from his clients' homes? It's illegal to do that without permission from their families. Are you not aware of that? It wasn't his collection of false teeth that you constantly argue about, but yours. He had no right to take them from the deceased. Oh, but you kept on at him when he didn't bring them home. You enjoyed having a go at him when the denture cleaner he did bring home was not your usual one. Ah, that's gross. I believe it had been some time since you had given any money recently, as your husband's illness had become worse. It had also had its effects on his personal hygiene, which you always like to complain about. What do you mean you sold all his possessions and clothes as a punishment for doing overtime? You let him, literally, in just the clothes he wore, which you refused to wash. I am starting to feel very uncomfortable right now. Oh, it's not me. Do you have a sense of smell? Are you sure about that? Formaldehyde is not usually used as an aftershave. Did you honestly think he was having an affair with a woman on the front desk at the funeral home? There isn't a woman there most of the time. That is a statue of our former Prime Minister, Margaret Thatcher, given to the boss when she finally died, along with the stuffed bear with her wonky eyes. I haven't even been told what the connection is, or why anyone not related would want either. You say you assumed your husband was having that affair because you didn't believe he was doing overtime at every opportunity. You kept shouting at him, though, through his bedroom door to come out and complain he wasn't listening, like normal. Some neighbours were knocking on your front door complaining about an unpleasant smell. You did nothing about this. It wasn't until his boss phoned to ask why he wasn't at work that you finally checked on him. You have said you have a different bedroom to your husband because he doesn't like pink. Oh, well, this time you found that he was dead and had been for nearly 4 months. Why it took that long for his boss to ring through puzzles me, but he did. And you left your husband dead in his bed. He wasn't dead in his shed, but dead in his bed. Right, okay. I'm not an expert, but how is he supposed to tell you that he had died? No, I cannot accept that answer from you. That is total rubbish. Right. Oh. Yes. And here you are telling me that you put cyanide in his glass of water because it had a nice smell of almonds. And you bought it in Woolies in 1962? Oh, that's 60 years ago almost. I can accept no excuses for this. A man lost his life because you lost your temper. And it seemed to be quite a temper. I find you guilty of this crime. You will return to this court in 7 days for sentencing. Guard, please take this defendant away. Oh, you're a nasty bitch. Oh, yes, you are. You're disgraceful.